That part right there, that's huge. And I actually, when I go under contract with a new agent, I teach this to a lot of the agents that are in my brokerage when I'm talking to them, is I have a disclosure. So if I did a contract with you, or I'm under contract with with you, Jane, I would say, hey, Jane, like, we're partners in this. And I'm big on communication. If anything is going wrong, I promise you, I'll let you know. One thing I will promise you is I will never attack you personally at all. And I do expect the same from you, because we can't control what our clients do. Some of the situations we can't control. And I will never project that onto you. And I do expect the same from you, because we're a team. So if you have a problem that you can't handle, bring it to me, and maybe together we can come together and figure it out, because we only win together and we lose together. So I would rather win with you. So it's literally a disclosure because of that communication and integrity. And again, we have the same, our goals are the same. And we lose sight of that because we think we're in a boxing ring. And you're right. Our industry has lost some sight of that. And it is our jobs as representation of our community to show that we're not all like that. So I appreciate that. I'm actually, Josie, I'm going to read a couple of the ones in the chat, just
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, there were some good ones in there.
Yeah. So let me go back here. So we have Shannon. Shannon said, honesty, transparency, and authenticity. Yes. What is that, Josie? Just, be authentically you, show up as you. We say it all the time.
Unapologetically. I'm teaching
Yeah.
Carissa that one. Unapologetically is one of
Yeah.
my
I
favorite
have a problem.
phrases.
My name is Carissa, and I have a problem for apologizing for things that I shouldn't apologize for. I'm going to say that. So that's who I am.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
Ellen said integrity, values, balance. Julie said honesty, integrity, compassion. Integrity is a huge one, common denominator here. She also said active listening. That is one of mine. So I don't listen to just listen. I listen to understand. And so I think as an industry, if we did that more, whether we were on the side of operations or a real estate agent, if we just understood what the other person was saying instead of trying to argue for our point. You do not need to, I'm not saying you have to agree with what they say, but if you just take the time, you pause and, okay, I could see it from their perspective. It makes you human, and it allows that person to come to you as well. So I want you to keep that in mind when you are communicating, because that is huge. So
Yeah. That was
yeah.
great. I was just going to say, so one of your homework assignments, guys, is going to be to work on defining. Yes, let me back it up. Yes, you're going to have homework. There's a lot of resources that we are giving you, but the point is, again, to help build out your foundation for your business. And I do want to emphasize, if you're sitting there like, well, I don't own it, right? I helped Val create those mission, vision, and values, right? I'm actually the one that came up with the core, the guiding principles, the core values, and brought them to her because I was like, I feel like this is what we represent, right? And then we talked about it. So even if you are the admin, the VA, you're in that ops seat, you're still part of the business foundation, right? And so your role is to help them build something, to help them create something, but it's yours too. So from my previous life, and I used to work for a popular gym, and I used to be a regional manager. But we always taught our employees to have that ownership, right? Treat the gym like your own. Like, you want to keep it as clean as the owners want it to be clean, right? Things like that. And so I've carried that throughout every position that I've had. And so even in this kind of world, you need to treat the real estate business like it's your own. And again, just treat it as if it's your own. So when you're talking about your values, yeah, if there are values that are important to you, bring them to the attention of your rainmaker. And if you are the rainmaker, then really think on that, because that is how you're going to attract the right type of talent, by being able to explain what it is that is important to you. So you're going to find an exercise that's in the downloads for this specific lesson. And you're also going to find something kind of to help guide you in the workbook. So every single section, if you will, that we're going to be covering today is going to be broken down into a little bit more detail in the individual lessons that are pre-recorded. So if you have any extra questions, it'll probably be answered in the lesson videos for you.